Although we intend to start the route in the Burgos town of Arlanzón, 22 kilometers from Burgos, bad weather forces us to begin instead in Urres, a village 6 kilometers away. Leaving Urres, about 1 kilometer further on, we come across the Urres tunnel, which, unfortunately, is closed. This forces us to push our bikes up a steep incline by hand.
At kilometer 31, we arrive at the Puerto del Manquillo tunnel, which, sadly, is also closed due to rockfalls. We take a detour with a considerable incline, once again forced to dismount. We climb the steep slope until we reach an altitude of 1,450 meters. A striking beech tree standing directly above the tunnel catches our attention.
I head towards Ontaneda and look for the old station, now used as office space, as this is where I intend to officially begin the Greenway. Ontaneda lies about 2 kilometers from San Vicente de Toranzo, in the direction of Santander. I start pedaling until I reach the Ontaneda Park, where there is what's known as the Ontaneda Circuit, allowing you to ride loops between Ontaneda and San Vicente de Toranzo for as long as you like. The station at Puente Visgo is well worth a stop. The building still has a beautiful canopy and the classic clock typical of old train stations, a real delight. There's also an old locomotive known as the Rayota. But something else catches my attention. I'm surprised to see several elderly people, lovingly accompanied by family members, strolling along the Greenway, some walking, others in wheelchairs. It turns out that Puente Visgo is home to a spa, which explains the presence of so many older visitors.
I arrive at the entrance to Cabarcino Park. They charge €20 for a visit. I hesitate about entering, it can be toured by bike, but the long queue of cars waiting puts me off, and I don't regret skipping it.
full route of the Greenway of the mountain range, 70 kilometers round trip. This officially runs from Olvera to Puerto Serrano. I choose to start in Carrilet, which lies roughly halfway between the two ends. I arrive at Zafan station. The scenery is spectacular. Soon I catch sight of the impressive Peñón de Zafan, crag of Zafan. I stop outside the station observatory of one of the largest vulture colonies in Europe and gaze, in awe, at a great number of vultures soaring majestically over the crag. It's a breathtaking sight.
El Caparro de la Vega. This is a magnificent shrub oak, more than 200 years old, 13 meters tall, and 30 meters wide. It's a splendid specimen. A small chapel and a white cross remind us that this is a site of pilgrimage and local festivities.
After around 6 kilometers, I approach the area known as Los Pinos, the Pines, where many locals from Valverde have their second homes. I myself lived for 2 years in Valverde while teaching at a local secondary school, and I once lived in one of those very cottages. Naturally, I'm keen to see whether it's still standing, which moves me deeply when I find that it is.
of Prejano. On Saturday the 28th of June 2014, I leave Armadillo, where I rode the Prejano and Cidacos greenways the day before, and head towards Izicare, intending to start from there the Rio Oja Greenway. On arriving in Izicare, get on my bike and head down to the lower part of Izicare, the area through which the Oja River flows. I cross a bridge over the river and reach a restaurant which still preserves the structure of what was once the Izicare station. I'm at the start of the Oja Greenway, which runs from Izicare to Castellarena, covering a distance of 28 kilometers.
Pass what was once the Santo Domingo de la Calzada station, KM5, now reduced to just a locomotive shed.
In Vieira de Bidasoa, kilometer 26 of my journey, I pass its beautiful medieval bridge and think of the Baroja family, as this lovely village was, apparently, their birthplace. I ride on towards the end of this magnificent greenway in Endalaxa. I spot the former Endalaxa station in the distance, along with the French border. There, we can still see the old station building and the charming bridge, now dwarfed by the colossal modern structures built for the motorways. The remains of an even older bridge, dating from 1698, can also be seen here, with a plaque marking it as the Puente de Boga, Boga Bridge.
The first stretch of the route, with Leckenberry to my left, is truly stunning thanks to the vegetation in the landscape. After a kilometer, I reach the first tunnel on this greenway, one of over 33 along the entire route. A torch is essential, especially for crossing the Weedsy Tunnel. This is a very long tunnel, about 2.7 kilometers.
Eight Eyes Aqueduct, built in 1904 to channel the Lightsurn River hydroelectric power plant. It is located on the Plazaola Greenway. railway bridge which, according to my notes, has been spared from demolition and still stands over the Zadorra River. The route ends at a car park in the Gamarra Industrial Estate, Vitoria-Gasteiz.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday it'll all work out. Until then, nope, a nope, a nope, a nope, definitely nope, a nope, nope, a nope. Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. Oh no.
In my opinion, the Sierra de Alcaraz Greenway has major problem. Is the state of certain tunnels along the Greenway. Some of them are over 700 meters long and often curved. To make matters worse, they are completely unlit. Attempting to go through them without a proper light could literally be life-threatening.
After a long descent, which I know I'll have to climb back up later, I reach the Salanilla Viaduct, from which I can see the town of Alcaraz in the distance.
On the 6th of November, under sunny skies, I cycle the Noroeste Greenway, the Greenway of the Northeast, from Caravaca de la Cruz to the Apiadero Baños de Mula, 48 kilometers.
I expect a lot from this greenway, but in the end, I must say I'm completely disappointed. The problem is that the Noroeste Greenway is not a single, uninterrupted route, it is disjointed and fragmented.
I begin the ride at the Apeadero de Agost. Very soon, I realize I'm on a genuine greenway, well conditioned and clearly signposted. No need to ride through towns without signs. Agost stays off to my right, in the distance, no roads to ride along, the greenway crosses them on its own dedicated bridges. I'm riding a true greenway, though with one problem that has nothing to do with the infrastructure itself, the wind.
On the 21st of September 2021, I travel with a friend from Galicia to Asturias, Spain. We take 2 bicycles mounted on my Thule bike rack and head to Entrego, Asturias, with the intention of cycling the Bear Trail, Senda del Oso, from Entrego to Santa Marina.
Along the greenway from Carbajos de la Sagrada to Alba de Tormes, I pass through the Arapiles, Los Arapiles, an important historical site from the Spanish War of Independence. On Wednesday the 27th of October 2021 I'm already at the start of the Vegas del Guadiana Greenway by around 9:30 am, ready to ride from Villanueva de la Serena to Logrosán, 55 kilometers.
The path enters a spectacular home oak pasture. At one point, a flock of small birds keeps me company for a while.
On the 29th and the 30th of October, 2021, I'll ride the so-called Olive Oil Greenway in 2 stages. Stage 1 from Alcaudete to Jaén, 56 kilometers, and Stage 2 from Alcaudete to Cabra Station, 55 kilometers.
I begin the ride at Portes Station, in the province of Pontevedra, Galicia, Spain, where there's a rest area and a former sugar factory with an imposing 60-meter chimney.
We begin this stage in the mining village of Ojos Negros, Black Eyes, in Sierra Minera.
We reach a site with Civil War-era remains from the Viver Front, 1936, including a bunker that still bears a carved yoke and arrow symbol.
Route completed in September 2024 from Santurce de Obrais towards Pontenova and back. Back in 2011, I already cycled this greenway, and since then, little has changed in terms of its maintenance.
The Val de Zafan Green Route is actually made up of several green routes that have been unified under this common name. These green routes correspond to the Bajo Aragon section, Alcañiz Arns, Lado 50 km, the Terra Alta section, Arnes Lado Pinel de Bray 25 km, and the Baix Ebre section, Pinel de Bray Tortosa 25 km.
The plan is to ride the Carrilet Greenway over 2 stages, Stage 1, Olot to Girona, and Stage 2, Girona to Sant Feliu de Guíols.
I reached Castell Daro station, where the tracks are narrow and another Carrilet monument stands.
On Monday the 21st of October del 2024 I head first to the Roman Bridge of Golmaya, from where I officially start the first stage of the Greenway from Golmaya, Soria, to Hontoria del Pinar.
Preserved section with original rails featured in the film Dr. Zhivago.
Arrival at Revilla del Campo, with picnic tables beneath the trees, a medieval bridge, a small locomotive, and old railway signals.
Entering the Mojubar Tunnel, 592 meters, headlamp required.
Start of the Campiña Green Road at Valchion station towards Ecija, Seville, and under the effects of Storm Jana on March 10, 2025.
I see the white village of Guado Cazar on the right and cycle through a very muddy area under the effects of Storm Jana. From Ecija, I cycle toward Fuentes de Andalucia, following the Campiña Green route. Along the way, I encounter streams that cross the green route, forcing me to dismount my bike and get my feet wet.
The starting point of the Oja Greenway is located in the city of Segovia, at the Iron Bridge, on a 70-kilometer route to the city of Olmedo.
The Greenway crosses under a bridge under the route of the Madrid-Valladolid-Palencia-León high-speed avenue line, and a shared 4.8 km section begins. The monastery church of Our Lady of Soterrana de Santa María la Real de Nieva, in the Spanish province of Segovia, is a monumental complex in the Gothic style, built in the late 14th century and the first half of the 15th century.
Storks can be seen on the Oja Greenway. Coca Castle is a fortification of the town of Coca. It was built in the 15th century. The Oja Valley Greenway has at least one resin pine forest along its route.